Hey guys, we're back to where we were, and we're ready to rock. Everyone remembered tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Oxy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh no. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? No. Already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Oxy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. Look at us, we've got friends. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Best Girl, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I mean, look at the girls you're with. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. It's Yuri. You're growing closer to Yuri. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I write poetry recently. Is dumb. Yes. Okay. So, dark one. No. What the fuck? Fantasy. What? You jump, you little bitch. Um, Unstable. Yeah. Uh, Uncontrollable. Yeah. Okay. Disown usually is in. Oh, nope, there's horror. Misfortune, because that's my favorite League of Legends champion. What weirdo. Um, I just want us to turn in a piece of paper with all these words just in a row. And just like, I made a poem. Boop. Crimson. Yes. Hurt. Mm. Entropy. Yes. Good. Uh, Ag. Infallible is a good word. Yeah, it is. Doki Doki. A name drop. Vertigo? Yes. Sadness. Damn it. Eternity. Yes. Tragedy. Should have chose like engulfment or whatever the hell that was. Disoriented. Heaven sent. Pretty cool, but yes. Papa. Disarray. Cool. Destiny. Yes. Afterimage. Yes. Sticky. Contamination. Hell yeah. Graveyard? Hell yeah. Best at writing poems. 360 no poem scope. Kill me. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Oxy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Last year, too. Frickin' loser. Don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or whatever, but this is serious literature. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you can certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Uh, don't don't make fun of a girl for her manga collection. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. I feel like saying manga is literature is like saying hentai is art. Don't worry, guys. Oxy always gives his best as long as he's having fun. So if you make him not have fun, he's gonna give up. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is always so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? No. I might be a little jealous. Don't be. You're my number one. How come you and Oxy can be good friends too? Sayori. Hmm? You're harshing the vibe. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it means up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Oh, look how cute she is. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches to her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I'm going to teach you how to read. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so hopefully it'll keep your attention. There's pictures, too, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she'll thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Mom to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is almost buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's a book you gave to me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and it's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. It's not for you. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes her book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh, so this is a cult, huh? I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Alarm going off. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of, depressing. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Oxy? No, it's not that, just you said it was relatable, and is this a cult? I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Just those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out of they're made out to be the naive ones for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let books and writings fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you should worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. She hovers. It's not like a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and then hold my book between the two of them. Ooh. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her copy. This actually reminds me of something embarrassing from my past. When I first started dating the guy I'm currently seeing, we used to read Tokyo Ghoul together, which was hard, and I don't recommend it. It's not as fun and intimate as you think it is. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Ho-ho. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yes. Teamwork. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Yes, describe how you're reading this book. More detail. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under the thumb after I flip it to her side. Yes, I need to know in excruciating detail the mechanics of this. But hold it like this. We're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I mean, boobs. It's actually as if I feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Are you ready to rock? Eh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I barely know how to read. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it in my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things she says and does. That's really not like a flattering thing to say to a girl you kind of want to like fuck. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but it's kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Oxy, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more... I meant it more as a kinda cute... what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other, and I think it's about time to hold that off for the next video, where we get to read some poems, and I'm super excited. But see you guys next time.